Alright, today I'm going to be playing Doomsday Slightly Picante Red Pepper Flakes edition, which is Doomsday that I cut the preordains out of to play Rite of Flame. So I cut 3 preordains and a land from my normal version to play Rite of Flame, and it literally all it's trying to do is make your Empty the Warrens better. We got the full 4 and the 75. You can wish for them game 1. You can board in like 3 game 2, probably at the expense of your other business spells. So like against Grixis Delver or a Check Pile type of deck, I'm considering boarding out a Doomsday. It has fewer cantrips, which could be an issue. We'll find out. It probably will be. But I am fresh off my heartbreaking 6-3 record at SCG Worcester, losing my winning in to Jim motherfucking Davis on Miracles. Fuck that guy. He was okay. Fuck him. So yeah, I'm interested in. I'm pretty satisfied with where my normal list is. So I'm interested in fucking around a little bit. The sideboard isn't too off the wall. I cut by force because I just don't wish for it that often, and I need to make space for more goblins. Other than that, I think it's relatively normal. So yeah, let's jam. I don't have enough tickets or play points to actually play a league, so I'm going to try and do some queues. Hopefully I won't have to wait too long. Guess I'll use play points first. Now you get to listen to the dulcet tones of my dog going apeshit in the background. Lana. Come here, pup. Come here, pup. Come here. Okay, good puppy. Come here, you. Hey, nobody. Crazy. Got the sleeper hold. Got you in the sleeper hold. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Okay. Let's dance. Okay. Good puppy. Good puppy. Yeah. Hey, don't you growl at me. Okay. Go on. Go play. Well, looks like a slow fucking night in the queues. Maybe I'll just go play some practice matches. I wanted to have something on the line so that I didn't, run into too many scrubs, like me. But I also don't want to wait. So, let's just go to the practice room. Alright, I won the roll. What the? So I will play first. Fuck off, Norrin. This hand's pretty good. This is probably... We're looking at maybe turn 2 empty. Potentially some Goblin action or some Doomsday action. The real question is, do I ponder? I probably should just ponder first. I'm gonna keep it. This is definitely a keeper. And they multiply 6. Multiple 5, 3, 4, whatever. Keep going down, fam. What kind of deck mults to 4? I probably just get a C in Ponder. So I'm actually going to put that on the bottom. Because I'll pass a turn and I will have a protected Doomsday kill. As long as they don't waste my land. And even if they do, I'll probably just jam it. Because they did mobile like 4. And it's a Plains biome. Great. So we win. Of the rest anyway. Just in case they're playing the old Mindbreak Trap in the main for whatever reason. And they even had the Wasteland. Alright. So the real question here is, do I use a Lab Maniac kill or a Storm kill? It probably should be the Storm kill, I think. It's probably just safer. Maybe I can get them to decide into meaningless graveyard hate. Let's try that. Let's not. That would cause problems. Let's just do some basic shit. Should be able to hide the Maniac. I'm drinking a Sour Patch Kids flavored slushie. It's pretty good. So that was a nice, easy storm kill. I do have a Tendrils of Agony in my sideboard. That's good. What do you want, Ma? Huh? You want the moon? Is it the moon you want? Too bad. Alright, so against this deck, the dresses come out. The chain and the Thoughtseize come in. Probably the decays. I should think about the decays coming in. But it's possible that it's just too too slow, and I really should just bring in some empties. What do I want to do? I'm going to try this. I'm going to cut a Doomsday. I'm going to cut a Bauble. I'm going to bring in 2 empties. And wait, what the? Oh, because I cut 3 duresses. Okay. Then I'm going to bring the Doomsday back. Although that makes me pretty business heavy. Let's cut a Doomsday and bring the Bauble back. And ship it. Maybe like on the draw I should be bringing the decays in. This hand's okay. That Ponder really needs to find something. I probably have to keep this, but it might, if they have a lock piece, it might not go over well. They mulled again. And again, you either got bad luck, or you're mulling too aggressively, or your deck is misbuilt. If you mull to like 2 games in a row, it's a bad sign. It also means that I can probably be a little more aggressive. They may have had to keep a functional hand rather than a good hand. Should I probe right now? I probably should probe right now to plan my turn a little. Because like if they have Stoneforge Mystic, I can't really. I don't want to be going for goblins. So Mom, Swords, and Revoker. And Port. So they hold up. Why would they hold up the planes to Swords me? Unless they, like, I just killed them with Storm, so obviously I can do that. And they're not gonna sneak a fucking Labman by me. At any rate, this hand is easily a Goblinsable hand if I can get the if I can find the Burning Wish. I think I'll get a Volk with this. I'll Ponder. I'm just going to shuffle that. And of course it's a Doomsday. Well, actually this is okay. The Rite of Flames will let me just cast Act on Impulse. So, depending on what they do... So they decide to play the Port. Now, if they play Revoker on LED, which it looks like they're gonna... Oh, they ripped Thalia. I wonder if they must have scryed into that. That's a little annoying. I guess we'll just make land drops. Oh, we got a Chrome Mox now. That's interesting. That's my alarm telling me that I'm supposed to work out, but I'm busy. Fuck that. Alright, let's see. I should be making land drops. I don't think I want to play that Chrome Mox just yet. If I run out the LED, they're going to put Revoker on it. But they were probably going to do that anyway, right? I don't have to do anything right now. I'll just pass. I'm not under a huge amount of pressure. What I'm really looking to do is find a Burning Wish so that I can wish for Massacre. But that Thalia is a good draw because they probably would have just lost, or potentially would have just lost. So down comes Revoker. It's probably going to name LED. There's no reason to run the LED out anyway. I don't have to at this point. Oh, they're probably going to name Polluted Delta now, actually, because I forgot to crack it like a fucking idiot. Oh, they still name Lion's Eye Diamond. Well, that's good. I mean, it's the better card to name for them, I think. Brainstorm. I guess I could crack this Delta and Brainstorm. But like I need to crack it to have the mana to pay for the Brainstorm. Brainstorm would let me put act back in my deck. And yeah, I probably should do that. The real question is, what color mana do I get? Or what kind of land do I get? It probably needs to be a basic swamp so that I don't cut myself off of Massacre. I'll do the basic swamp. And then I shall Brainstorm. And hopefully we'll find another fetch. Which, of course, we didn't. But I did find the Burning Wish. So I'll put back Act. And I guess I'll put back a Doomsday. And now I have 8 cards in my hand, of course. So I'll just pass turn. Move to discard. What do I discard? Probably should have kept an extraneous Doomsday to discard. That probably was a mistake. I guess I can pitch a Rite of Flame, since that'll make the second one make more mana, so it's probably the best thing to do. So there's Mummy. Since I didn't find another land, I can't actually cast Burning Wish this turn, which is annoying. I need to cast some mana rocks or something. So I can play this Chrome Mox and do the extra Doomsday under it. I can play a Lotus Petal and put the Valk under it. And then next turn I should be able to kill. I think. Maybe not. I mean, next turn I can certainly Massacre. Cutting it close on this life total thing, though. I'll have to think about what I'm doing here. It didn't attack with Mom. That's good. Do they have another spell to play? If they port me, which they probably will, it's a little annoying. Okay, let's see. So now, super annoying. Now I have to spend a spell to cast Wish and Massacre. And it probably should be the Rite of Flame off the Lotus Petal. I think. Because then if I draw any land or other mana source, I can go off next turn. If I spend a Ritual, I'll need to spend the Lotus Petal anyway to make red. So, and this will make 3, so I will net 1 mana. Because of the Rite of Flame in my graveyard. Unless they're holding a Surgical or something. So I should make 3 red. And I can use it to Burning Wish. And then I can use my remaining Swamp to Massacre. And hopefully that'll get me the turn I need. Is this the right thing to do? I shouldn't be just making fucking goblins here or something, right? The 4 mana, 6 mana. Yeah, I don't even have enough to do that, so Burning Wish it is. Yes. Get me my Massacre and cast. So that'll wipe the board. So I'm alive. I'll live another turn. That's good. Now what are you going to Windmill Slam? Core. Stoneforge Mystic. Rip. Okay. All Rip does here is turn off, make my Rite of Flames worse. Which isn't a problem. So, and they can't port me here. So as long as I draw the mana source I need. So let's think about what it would work here. Any land, any ritual, or a Lotus Petal. So that's, I should look at my exile. So there's 3 petals, 2 Rite of Flames, 3 dark rituals. I guess a Brainstorm would work too. I have a lot of hits. Let's calculate. I'm going to just figure it out. A Burning Wish should also work. So, yeah. Maybe any cantrip would work. No, not any cantrip. But a probe would work, because I could probe into Burning Wish and then hit LED Burning Wish. I don't know if that would actually be enough storm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that would be enough. Okay, so 3 probes, 3 brainstorms, 3 petals, 3 rituals. So that's 12 hits plus 2 Rite of Flames, 14 hits, and then I have 10 lands left in my deck, so 24 hits. So that's more than half the deck is a hit. And I think I forgot to account for the Burning Wishes, but anyway, so let's see what I draw. Odds are good, and it's the land. So, actually, this is interesting. This is very interesting, because I'm actually going to be short on Storm, I think. I'll have to think about this. So if I crack this, I'll go to 5. 5.5 will put me to 2. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the storm count. I don't have enough life to... So, the real question is, do I make a move here? Like, I could make a pile of, like, LED Burning Wish and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 goblins. And then that will get there over 2 turns, but I'll be at 3 life. That could probably work. Or I'll really be at, like, 2 life. That'll probably work. We'll try it. There's some ways that could go wrong, but... Huh. Actually... What if I did at LED Wish, LED Wish? That's gonna leave me short on mana. What if I did LED Wish? Just use 1 mana of color. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to go with the plan. Empty the Warrens plan. It's a little sketch, but it'll probably do the trick. It's also possible that they scoop. I will put the Laboratory Maniac as one of my remaining cards. And probably like... I don't know. Chain of Vapor. Let's do that. This will probably get the job done. I've actually never made an empty Warrens pile like this, so this is kind of neat. Maybe Chain of Vapor isn't the best because they could bounce one of my goblins, but it probably doesn't matter. It's probably not going to matter. 2 life is a little precarious, but... Oh, I forgot I was going to have extra mana from this LED. I may have punted. I think I did. Because I forgot about this mana. So I was only counting these 2 LEDs in the stack as the mana to what I had to do, but I have 3 extra floating. So I could have, I'm pretty sure I would have had more than enough to do Burning Wish, or like LED, Burning Wish, LED Burning Wish, which would have given me, let's see, I would have had, so Burning Wish or Act would have left me with 4 after that. Yeah, that would have been a kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay, so I missed a kill. But this is fun too. Keep us on our toes. Like white, just for funsies. I use the white. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. Okay, so we'll just go for the empty Thorns. Man, I'm a fucking idiot. I need to pay more attention. That was just purely an oversight. I didn't even count my mana properly. Normally when you don't count your mana properly playing a Storm deck, it means you lose. And that you couldn't have won, that you went off and could not have won and you lose. This one's interesting because I'm going off and I could have won, but I might still anyway. It really depends a lot on what they do here. Okay, I won. Well, I didn't earn it. I didn't deserve it, but I earned it. Let's check out those queues. See if anyone's. If there's somebody just like sitting in one waiting, I would join. But yeah. This list is kind of interesting. I've played around with ideas like this in the past, and they had some troubles. But Rite of Flame and the Doomsday plan don't actually go against each other that badly, simply because Rite of Flame can be used to pay for Act on Impulse. And so even though Rite of Flame, like if you had a hand of Rite of Flames and Doomsdays, that looks pretty bad. But if you have a hand of like Ritual Doomsday, Pro Rite of Flame, you're not looking so bad. What the fuck? This hand's borderline. If one of those Doomsdays was like a cantrip or something, I think it would be a solid keep. I'm gonna try it anyway. The fact that it only has non-basic lands is a little annoying too. But And they start off with an Island Ponder. Okay, so I have some time. I can hit my land drops and stuff here. I can afford to wait a little while. With an opening like that, it could be Sneak and Show. It could be like Miracles or a Stoneblade deck. It could also be High Tide. Someone's feeling feisty. Oh, I got a Ponder. That's nice. Alright, so let's think about my plan here. I think I'm going to start with the Badlands and a Duress. Just to find out, because like all of those options, if they're on a blue combo deck, my plan is much different than if they're on Miracles or Stoneblade. So looks like it's Miracles. I'm going to take Search for Azcanta because they will, if I can't put something together, they will bury me. So Search for Azcanta, I'm willing to take that over the Force of Will because I have other ways, more cards in my deck to take the Force, but if I don't take Azcanta, they play it on their turn. And I get buried. Okay, I'm just going to pass again. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to Burning Wish for my discard spell. Because if I draw a Dark Ritual next turn, I can win. Yeah, Snap Ponder. Oh, why are you looking at the floor? Don't look at the floor, silly goose. Okay. And even if I can't, if I don't draw a ritual, if I just draw another land, another black mana source, I can just hardcast Doomsday. Not this turn, but next turn. Although it'll depend a little bit because they did have the swords, and I wouldn't have enough storm, so I wouldn't want to get a Latman swords. Well, now I have another LED. Okay. I think I'm just going to pass again. I don't see any extremely strong reason. What did they do with that Ponder? It didn't shuffle. I don't see a strong reason to go right now. Don't have me on a quick clock. Oh, I got another discard spell. So let's see. The Ddftes is the one they know about, but I know they have a Force that I'm going to want to take. So do I let them? Do I hide the fact that I drew the Therapy? Or do I save the one that I know will hit something? I think I'm going to Therapy. I don't think hiding the fact that you have another discard spell really gains you all that much. So I'll type Force of Will. Force of Will. Let's see what else they got. Ooh, hit the double force. Now they have a predict, which is a little annoying. But predict I can play around. So I'll just pass again. Predict is a little annoying because they might draw 2 cards, but they might just predict right here, since I think they know 1 card off the bottom of their ponder. So I wonder if they mill. Mill a Scalding Tarn. Yeah, they got plenty of lands, so I don't need that. But I still have the Ddftes. I've got another ponder here. That's interesting. So I really want a ritual of the dark kind. Dark sort of ritual. That'd be the best draw right here, I think. Lotus Petal's not bad. Alright, I think I'm going to pass again. 1 more mana source. And I can start thinking about going off. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. So I want to be able to go off all in 1 turn. We got a lot of mana here. Alright, so I got a ritual. So let's fire off Ddftes. Swords, counterspell. Alright, so they're dead. So they can swords their Snapcaster, but it's only going to get them up to 20 life, and I don't have nearly too little storm to kill them from that, so. So let's make them dead. Can I kill through the double swords? How many white? They have 2 white mana sources up. No, it's not worth it to fuck around with that. I might be able to with the amount of mana that I have. Use the lab man, kill through the double swords, but I ain't gonna screw around. That's asking for trouble. In this kind of matchup, patience is the name of the game. Also, stopping Azcanta. Either killing them before it comes online or making them discard it. Most lists only play a couple in the main, I think. A couple in the 75, really. So, you don't have to... like, if you can nab one with discard, it's probably worth it. Because you'll find more discard to get rid of the counter spells. You won't have another shot to get rid of their Azcanta. So this one's got to make some black. I use this one to make a little more red. No point in spending the life. Alright, and they know the drill. The drills. So, the general game plan in this matchup, I'll be dropping the Chrome Mox, and probably some Lotus Petals. I'm going to go up to 15 lands, so I'm just going to drop the drop right in. I'm going to let's cut some Rite of Flames. I want this. I want this. They cut in Lotus Petal? Not yet. I think I'd rather have the petal than the rights. Oh, I want the Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's about where I want to be in this matchup. There's an argument for bringing in some number of Empty the Warrens. In this matchup, before I started playing green, but when Miracles was starting to come back a little bit, one of the things that I would do is I would cut my Burning Wishes, and I would bring in the Tendrils and the Doomsday, and then empty the Warrens, the multiple empties, and you can use multiple small empties to put pressure on their life total, because they don't have blockers. They need to put in resources to stop your goblin tokens. You can do it, like, even 6 goblins. Like, if you go Petal, Ritual, Empty, that's enough pressure on their life total that they need to do something about it, because it's going to be over in like 3 turns. And you don't need to discard your hand to do that. So while you pressure their life total, I'm going to bring one in. I'm going to do it. I'm bringing it in. Actually, I'm going to try this. I'm going to cut a Burning Wish. I'm going to bring in another empty. Let's do this. Submit. So you can keep pressure on their life total without blowing too many of your resources. And they're forced to do something about it, and it can be difficult for them to keep all of your plans under control at once. So I'm going to keep this hand. Also, Empty is good at powering through Counterbalance. They don't have a lot of 4s. It's really only Jace in their 4 slot. So if you get up to 4 lands, or you can get up to like 3 lands and sneak a Ritual through Counterbalance or something, you can relatively easily make some goblins and start putting the pressure on their life total. It also makes, if you get a swing in with some goblins, it makes the mini Tendrils game a little bit better. Of course, without Rite of Flame, this may be, there may not be a whole lot of point, or there may be less point to the empties, because the empties aren't quite as good without Rite of Flame. But we'll see. Another Ponder. I'm just going to crack a Misty and get an Underground Sea and Ponder. Okay. I probably want all of this, or almost all of it, at least these 2 spells. I can use that Decay on an Ascanta or Counterbalance that comes down. And I do, so they're not playing Back to Basics probably. I do think it's correct. Null Rod, that's an interesting one. I do think it's correct to aggressively decay Azcanthas. Because of the way they tend to bury you under card advantage if they flip. So I'm not ready. I think I'm just gonna shuffle. I'm not ready to decay that Rod yet. Oh, I got a Burning Wish. That's good. It's a good draw. So that Burning Wish would let me. That's like my backup plan to the empties, or to the first empty. So I need to get up to resources to make the first empty to put pressure on their life total, and then if they terminus it, I have Burning Wish to make a second one. Or potentially, depending on how it works out. Alright, so there's the search. That's a little annoying, because I'm probably going to have to decay the Null Rod. They don't have a ton of cards in their graveyard yet, though, so... Like... okay, so I'm definitely brainstorming here, because I really don't want that lab man in my hand. Great. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, Rick! Alright. So there's a lot of ways this can go down. But I'm definitely putting back the lab man. And maybe I'm putting back the empty worms at this point. So I think I just play the island. Maybe pass here. So I can grab the empty the warrens. And then next turn I can decay Null Rod. And then try to do something. Not having a red source is a little awkward. I might have to hold on a little longer. So, no, not a fetch land. Them not having a fetch land is nice. It means their graveyard is filling up very slowly for Azcanta. Alright, so there's the empty again. So I think what I want to do here is just... No, I don't want to just pass. I should just decay the Null Rod right now. That way I don't lose a card in my hand. So I have to get the Trop and decay the Rod. Make green black. And then next turn, hopefully I'll draw something and we can set about trying to make something happen here. Click is an interesting one. The real question now is, do I brainstorm? I think I do. Let's brainstorm in response. I fucking drew the Lab Maniac again. God, fuck you, asshole. Alright, so I'm putting the Lab Maniac back. I don't want him. What card do I let them see? I drew the red source. That's nice. I kind of feel like I need to hide the empty the warrens. That's my best bet at getting through counter magic. Let's see what they take. Oh, I gotta click OK. Let's let that resolve. So at this point, they're surely thinking to themselves, what did he hide on top? He's showing me Burning Wish and Doomsday. And do they just take a ritual? Because the ritual lets me play Doomsday. Or do they not take anything at all? They took the wish. Okay. Not unexpected. Alright, so I'm going to ponder. See what I can find. Another Doomsday and 2 Lotus Petals. Interesting. Huh. I kind of don't want those. Because I also don't want to walk into a Flusterstorm though. So maybe if I take a petal, if I put petal Doomsday top to bottom, take a petal hardcast Doomsday, and then next turn I'll draw the other petal and I can make some goblins. But if they find a Terminus, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to shuffle this away. A Burning Wish. Okay. See if they let the ritual resolve. They did. I wish I had a Cabal Therapy in my graveyard. That would be perfect here. But this should put some decent pressure on their life total. And if they have a Flusterstorm, they have a Flusterstorm. Snap what? You know, snap Brainstorm and put a Flusterstorm, I mean a Terminus back in their deck? Or snap Brainstorm and try and dig for something? We'll find out. Did you find something to do? Gobbo's on the stack. Gonna force one. Okay. Force another. Dope. It's actually pretty good for me. I would go so far as to say it's insanely good for me. What do they do with that as Kanda? Looks like they just drew the land, maybe? Yeah, I think so. They want to fill their graveyard. So this one will put the 6th in. The next Escanto will put the 7th in. No blocks. No blocks. I'm down to 10, that's fine. Give me a good card. Another Doomsday. Did I know that was there? I don't think I did. So this puts him to 14. I guess I should just play the Lab Man. Speed up the clock. Now there's 13. They'll get to trigger as Kanta. So the real question is, what do they do if the card they are on top is something they really fucking want? Which it apparently was. They didn't put anything in. So they're holding, they're plowing the Lab Maniac, giving me some life. Nice. Very kind of them. Are they still going to try and win this race? Interesting, interesting. I should be holding that, I think. I should just go to combat. Right? Actually, let me think here. I might be able to kill. So they're going down to 9. So I need 5 Storm. Yeah, okay, I got a kill. So if I play out my LED, play Therapy, Burning Wish, cracking my LEDs, Flashback Therapy, Tendrils. That's a kill. So I think this opponent played a little badly. They wasted a lot of resources, namely the Force of Wills, trying to slow down my empties. So what does the second therapy name? The first one names Abandon Hope. What does the next one name? How about Die Young? Not that it matters all that much. I feel like there's got to be a better pun action in there. And I'm only going to crack one of these for black because I don't need to. Here come the drills, baby. Fuck off, Norton Live update. Okay, doing pretty good with this list. It's fun, it's interesting. I'll play another match, we'll see what happens. If I win this one too, I'll consider developing this list a little more. Tuning in a bit, perhaps. Huh. Well, this is an interesting hand. It's probably keepable. Am I on the draw? I am. I think I will keep it. mountain. Is this burn? Is this a burn opponent? Bolt. It's burn. Okay. Well, it's probably good they didn't start off with a creature. Or if they just have a turn 2 Eidolon, that'll be real fucking annoying. I'm gonna use the Misty to get a basic here. So I don't open up myself up to pop too much. And I'll ponder. I don't think any of those cards are really what I want. If they have Eidolon, it's coming down next turn, and that therapy is not going to do me any good. The Bauble not good, and I have another land, so I don't really want the Volk. So we'll just throw it back. Another Burning Wish. Also not exactly what I was hoping for. Next turn I'll definitely be brainstorming because I got a lot of garbage to want to throw back. Here comes the Eidolon. Yep, so that's mad annoying. It's still possible to maybe make goblins through it. And if their hand is hot, filthy trash might get there, but I don't think I'll be winning this one. Not with a hand like that. The fucking Volk. There's gotta be a bug. I always draw the cards that I throw away. And 3 fucking Burning Wishes. That's painful shit too. I guess I'll put a wish back. I'll just open myself up to pop. I'm gonna get an Underground Sea and ponder here. I'm gonna lose this match. Having the Eidolon come down was basically a death sentence. So they're gonna hit me. Sulfuric Vortex. Okay. And they'll attack with Eidolon, which will put me at 9, and then Vortex will put me at 7. So I'll only be able to cast like 3 spells. And then I'll, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna scoop. There's not any kind of actual game plan I can execute here. So in this matchup, I'm sort of inclined to side out my Doomsdays. I don't know if that's actually correct. So Ladman definitely comes out. The Duresses come out. So that's 4 cards out. And I can bring in Chain. And I'll bring in Thoughtseize. And then I guess I'll just bring in some empties. Bauble's not very good in this matchup. Let's try this. I'm going to feel really clunky and business heavy here. And maybe this should really be some of those should be decays. Let's try this. I'm gonna cut Chrome Mox. No, Chrome Mox is good with the empties. I just don't even like Chrome Mox all that much in this deck. I threw it in as like another spell to make Storm to make the empties better, but Doomsday's empties are already okay. Rite of Flame makes them better enough. I think that you don't really need that chrome box. So that might just be better off as like another preordain or something, just to have a cantrip. Let's see. Maybe I cut a Burning Wish. Cut a Burning Wish. Bring in a Decay. I need to get the Trop in here if I'm going to be decaying things. I'm not going to be hard casting Doomsday in this matchup, so I can probably cut an Underground Sea. That should be fine. Yeah, let's try it. What the fuck? Whatever. I want to do something fast. That's the name of the game in this matchup. Either do something fast or... I can't keep that, can I? I'm going to keep it. I'll play a 4th match after this. I'm literally just going to pass right now. I'm not going to do anything. If I draw a Doomsday or a Burning Wish or an Empty the Warrens, this hand is solid. If I draw a land, it's also pretty solid because it makes the Brainstorm a lot better. On the other hand, if I draw a land that can make black, I probably just Therapy. Naturally, I drew an Abrupt Decay. So I'm going to Brainstorm off Petal, and it's going to hurt my soul. But I asked for this by keeping that hand. Well, I got a land. That's good. So I'm going to put the Decay back. And I guess I want to put maybe a Rite of Flame back. Yeah, I think that's it. And I will crack the Mire here for the Underground Sea, and I will Therapy them and name Eidolon. And probably they're going to have a hand of like triple Pyrostatic Pillar, because there's no way I deserve a win after keeping that hand. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Well, I hit it, and I have a pop and some bolts. Okay, so this isn't so bad. As long as they don't rip another pillar effect, this might work out. And there are a fair number of live draws for me on my turn. Not a huge fan of Abrupt Decay in this matchup. I think it's possible that in a normal Doomsday list it's kind of a necessary evil. In this kind of list, I think I would rather just go fast. Okay. Glad to see they didn't rip another pillar. So they're going to hang on to one bolt, which I understand the rationale. Badlands. See, that's not a fucking... I'm not going to play it because Pop will just kill me more. And I want to not die to Pop. And interestingly, they didn't fire off the bolt on my end step. Now they can Pop bolt me. So I really think I need to win like now. And that's pretty good. They're still at 20. Huh. 2, 3, 5. Alright. It's enough. There are ways this goes wrong. But Pop Bolt is not one of them. So this put me down to 6. So Double Bolt kills me. Pop Bolt will leave me at 1. A cool 1. Well, let's see if they got the Double Bolt. What the fuck should I put in the bottom? There's nothing that really will matter. Like, there's nothing I want to hide since the lab man's hiding in my sideboard. LED burning wish. Okay, done. So decay on the bottom, burning wish. LED act. And I play Lion's Eye Diamond. This is where I get aced by. Well, no, I can play around a surprise smash to smithereens. Smash to smithereens plus bolt would be kind of nasty, but it's not going to matter here. Storm 5. I swear to fucking God, if they're slow rolling me and they put, they let me put all my Tendrils copies on the stack, and then they double bolt me, bitch. Not gonna like it. I will not appreciate it. Alright, you best not be slow rolling me, fam. If you let it get down to like the last one, and if you bolt me right now, I'll be mad. If you gotta let it get down to the last copy and then double bolt me, you will have my respect. It's got the bolt and then probably the pop, and that's it. Yep. I wonder what that last card hand was. Okay. got in there. Let's go for... let's think. Let me think. Do I want the decays? Do I want to maybe cut a Doomsday and bring in another Wish? Like, do I want to just be all in on the Goblins plan? Oh, guess he's got to go. Okay. Let's try another. Puppy, puppy. This hand's probably keepable. Depending on how things go down, this could make me some goblins pretty quick. So I'm probably going to run out the Conjurer's Bauble here. I better fetch an Underground Sea. The one thing I don't like about having Rite of Flame in the deck is that it increases your reliance on red mana. And so you have to manage 3 colors more carefully, and it can be somewhat difficult. I'm not quite used to it yet. So, Bauble resolves. Bayou, is this maybe Depths? Green Sun, oh, it's probably Elves, okay. So they got the Dryad Arbor. So a play like that kind of screams, to me, screams they're going for a natural order. I have a kill here, though. Right? Yeah. Okay, so they're dead. So that was a good draw. I think, let me think about my play here. If I do something like LED, Burning Wish, Act, Bauble. So the probe will draw me the Bauble, which I will cast with my 1 floating black mana. That Bauble will draw me Lion's Eye Diamond, which I will play and crack. The next Bauble will draw me Act and Impulse, putting the Lion's Eye Diamond on the bottom. Yeah. We're going to do that because it might trick them into siding in Graveyard Hate that's bad against us that they wouldn't normally side in. So Burning Wish has to go on the bottom, and then an LED, and then Act and Impulse, LED, Bauble. So this is probably Elves. I guess it could be like Nick Fit or something. But yeah, it's Elves, and I was right about the natural order. Which it looks like would have killed me next turn. Maybe not quite. Not quite next turn, but maybe. I don't know. It was going to be close, so it's a good thing we're killing him. So this way we get to showboat a little bit, and maybe get to trick them into bringing excessive graveyard hate that doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, so that's game one. Got him dead. You're dead, kid. So for this matchup, we'll cut therapies, bring in the Thoughtseize. Now that I think about it, there's actually not that much that I want. So maybe just bring in the 2 therapies back in. The discard is better than like more. Empty's not always great against elves because they can flood the board too. Decay or Chain could be okay. Maybe one of Chain is better than Therapy. Just in case they like sneak out a Rurikthar or something. I want to have an out. Plus we can just bounce a random dork and buy a turn. The old 61 card special from them. Huh. On the draw. I'll keep it. It's a little sketch, but I'll keep. I get to draw a card and I'll get to probe. They're starting off with just a Dryad Arbor, so that's not a very fast hand for them, probably. So I'm going to just lead with the Swamp Duress. I'm not going to play the probes just yet, I don't think. I'll wait till next turn. That will have the potential of making my Burning Wish for empty, if that's a land, and go down much larger. A Glimpse and a Natural Order and a Green Sun Zenith. So what's their play? They're not natural ordering this turn. A Glimpse this turn is going to be on the weak side. Whenever you cast a creature spell this turn, draw a card. Okay, so if they Glimpse, let's say they Glimpse, they're going to need to play Cavern to play another spell. And then they're not going to have 2 elves. So they probably don't do anything this turn. In Green Sun for like 1. Green Sun for another Dryad Arbor or something. I definitely need to watch out for the Natural Order. But Glimpse doesn't seem that strong right now. Not with this hand, anyway. Although no could kill me very quickly. They might just value Glimpse. I think I'll take the no. Glimpse is Natural Order is a more sure death for me. Plus it can find Rurikthar. Glimpse, they might just do it to cantrip like once, maybe twice next turn. It also can fizzle. But that was a pretty business-laden hand, and my duress was not very good there. But I bet that they don't Glimpse here. To me, that hand seemed like you Green Sun for something, maybe another Dryad Arbor, so that you can Natural Order the turn after. That was their draw for the turn. So they're gonna green sun. I guess it's gonna be for Heritage Druid, yeah. That way they'll have the Nettle Sentinel. So next turn they could have a pretty nasty glimpse. A Doomsday. I guess I probe. I knew what that was. I knew what they had. Another Petal? That's not enough to kill right now, is it? If I probe again? If I probe again and it draws me a blue mana source or a black mana source. There are a lot of ways a probe can get me there here, I think. Another probe. Probe again. Mire. This will do it, right? I think. This is just a, okay. That's just a normal brainstorm kill. The pile is Burning Wish, LED, not Burning Wish, sorry, Probe, LED, Act and Impulse, LED. And you brainstorm to draw LED Probe, Act, put back, Act Burning Wish, Probe into Act, drawing LED Burning Wish. So yeah, just a basic brainstorm pile. Brainstorm Tendrils kill. Storm count is plenty high enough. My life total was going to be 4 afterwards. So yeah, I don't know. This deck works. Is it better, worse than normal Doomsday? Who knows at this point. Didn't really see the power of Empty the Warrens all that much. So it was kind of questionable whether Rite of Flame was even worth it. So I definitely didn't lose me games. I didn't feel like it was losing me games that I would win. Having slightly fewer cantrips and more rituals, I didn't feel like it was losing me games that I should have won. I did not really feel like it was winning me games that I should have lost either. So you might see more of this deck in the future. Thanks for fucking watching.